Thank you.
Are we ready? Okay. First of all, on behalf of me and my wife, or as I'd now like to call her, my ex-girlfriend, I'd just like to thank you all for coming. I actually hope that Cara does know everyone here, because I don't. So I'm just hoping we haven't had anyone just wandering off the street just for a So we'll be checking after that everyone here is that we do actually know you. So my job now for the speeches part is just to basically say thank you to a lot of people. And I'm going to start off with my new in-laws, my only in-laws. So I'd just like to thank you so much for accepting me into your family and for opening up your home to me for the last few times we've been to visit, and for all the love that you've shown me. I think you've got an absolutely amazing family, and yeah, I think the world of all of you. I think you're all great. It's been painful at times getting to know you, but it has been fun. We've got a couple of gifts that we'd like to give to the parents. So I'm gonna do that now. Actually, we'll start with Dad. Actually, I can call you Dad now. Dad, great. Cara said it was a good idea to wrap your present in comics. She said you'd appreciate that. Always, the best person always got the comics, I was always told. So we'd like to give you this from the both of us. We hope you like it. Thank you. And Mom. We've got you a bouquet of flowers just to say thank you so much for everything you've done to help us, to help plan. And it is a British tradition to give flowers to the mothers. I haven't actually got flowers from my mum, but we'll come on to that. So. Right. Just got another quick story as well about the day I phoned, called up Jack to ask him if I could ask Cara to marry me. This was the nerve-wracking phone call I've ever made, and from the other side of the world, it was quite a big deal. So I was sitting in my room at 12:30 midnight. And I was just trying to get the time difference right so I could phone when he gets home from work. So I call, and the phone's ringing, and I'm thinking, right, it's taken a while to answer, and I'm thinking, can I do this over the answer phone? And I kind of thought, it's probably not the best idea, but how would that go? And I was thinking, right, hi Jack, I'm wondering if I can marry Cara, if you could just give me a call back. That'd be great. But then all of a sudden, the phone answers, and I'm like, oh, hello, who's that? And it's David on the phone. So I was like, oh, right, okay. Hi, Dave, how are you? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. So I say, is your dad home? He's like, no, he's out. I mean, he's not going to be back for half an hour. So I'm like, oh. So I have to hang up the phone, then I have to wait. The longest half an hour anyone's ever had to wait to call back. And then I had to build up the courage to phone back again. So I rung, I had to dial about 700 numbers like you do when you're trying to phone a different country. And then I got through, and he said he'd be honoured. So I was really pleased. I'm going to move on to my mum now, aka Steph to some people, Auntie Steph, Rage, is also a name that gets used quite regularly. I just want to thank my mum. I think she's just the most wonderful woman around. I think the world of my mum. It's great that I can not only call her my mum, but I can call her one of my best friends. And I really appreciate you. And I've made her cry. I'm going to cry myself. But that's it. It's not flowers. Sorry, I got something in my eye then. Can you turn the lights down? I'm just gonna mention my dad quickly. My dad wasn't able to make it over for the wedding, but I just wanted to give him a mention because he's not here. He was unable to through work. He would have loved to have been here, but I just wanted to make you aware that my dad wasn't able to make it. And now I'm going to throw in a thank you to Adeline Lee for the catering. I think you'll all agree it was beautiful and delicious. So we just want to, if everyone could just Okay, speaking of beautiful and delicious, the groomsman. Okay, I just want to thank all you guys for standing up with me today. It's been a real privilege to have you guys standing up with me today. Chad and David, it's been great getting to know you guys over the last year or so. And Simon and Adam, I just want to thank you guys as well. Simon, even though you are the best man today, I just want to confirm that you're not the better man. Best man, not the better man. We'll just throw that in. Me and Simon have actually got a lot in common. We're both very good at looking after our cars. I actually had to say this now after but it's fine. Thank you so much for letting me. Amazing. That was just made my day. But me and Simon have gone through. We've gone through a few cars between us.
Double figures, probably.
Double figures between us. We've both been driving about 3 or 4 years each, and we're into double figures with our cars. Yes, it's not good. Simon blows up a lot of cars. His head gaskets seem to go, and things do as well. But
sell my cars.
Simon does manage to sell his cars actually just before they die. So he's actually, now as he flies back, he's actually got that job to do in the next week. So Simon, thank you very much for being here, for flying over, and for being with us today.